Hi everyone, my name is Tori, this is Nova Life, and welcome back to my channel. Welcome to my August TBR, and by August TBR, I mean I don't know what I'm going to read in August. I don't have a TBR for August. I did not put one together. I am only for sure reading one book, and that is because it's a book club pick. Anything else is free game in August. So honestly, most of July I struggled with reading what I wanted to. I am a huge mood reader, and I used to use my TBRs as a way to kind of keep me on track when I didn't know what to read next, so I wouldn't get into a slump. But that was when I was reading 30-35 books a month. I maybe read 15 now, and I've been not bogged down, because I don't like saying bogged down. I've had so many arcs in July that I had to read, or books that I should have been reading, books that I needed to get to, books I committed to reading for ARCs/ALCs, and in August I have none of them, and I'm very excited for that because I just want to read what I want. Now, I did this on my trip to Hawaii. I didn't bring like anything. I just brought my Kindle, and I was like, I'm gonna download books as they come up and as I want to read them, and read them by the pool. And I loved the books that I read. I picked up some new releases, some backlisted releases that came out a couple of months ago that I've been wanting to get to. So the one book that I'm going to talk about that I'm definitely reading is my Leave It to the Pros book club that I run with Christy from Christy Reads a Lot. So we are reading The Briar Club by Kate Quinn. So this is a newly released historical fiction book, and I've been wanting to read Kate Quinn for a while. I want to read The Rose Code so badly, because a lot of you guys told me that I would really like that book. So I have had Kate Quinn on my TBR for a while. She has written some wildly popular books like The Alice Code. I know some of my friends who don't even read historical fiction now have read The Alice Code. So I'm very excited to read this one. Apparently it's set in like 1950s McCarthy era, where there's like this boarding house, like boarding, I don't think it's a boarding school, it's a boarding house, where they have different women and you follow like what they're going through. So it's like friendship, secrets, all of that stuff. So I am definitely intrigued. So I think this book just came out in July, so we're reading it in August. Our live show will either be the 21st or 22nd on my channel. I'll have all the information in my description box for you guys. I am so excited. I hope you join and read this with us, because I have a feeling that this is going to be, one, a great conversation, and two, it's going to be a really good book. So that is the only book hardcore on my TBR. And you may be thinking, Tori, what about your Patreon? Yes, every single month I have 2 books that my patrons pick for me to read, and I thought, you know what? I don't really want to set myself up to give them 5 books when I don't even want to read those 2 books when the time comes to vlog it. So I said, hey, why don't we do a Patreon controls my weekend exclusive vlog? And everyone said yes. 90-something% people said yes. Well, we want to do that. So basically, for that vlog will be my exclusive reading vlog, one weekend in August. I will post multiple polls over on my Patreon, and I will ask, like, should I stay home and eat breakfast? Should I go out for breakfast? Should I go get brunch? What should I read? What book should I read next? What should I do? Should I go out shopping? Should I go to Barnes & Noble? Should I go to Target? All of those like random stuff. So it's combination of pick books for me to read, as well as like control my weekend, like what I do, where to go, all of that stuff. So I thought that would have been fun to do. So I always have my Patreon linked in the description box, and you can join. I always have a 7-day free trial for the top 2 tiers, which that exclusive reading vlog will be for the top 3 tiers. I'm very excited for that. Now, I do want to mention some books that are like on my Kindle, on my radar, that if I had to pick them up like today, I would. Quicksilver by Kelly Hart. This book has hit #1 on the Kindle store. So many people are talking about it. While I was on my vacation, I posted my top fantasy reads of the year, top fantasy romance reads of the year, and so many people commented that I need to read Quicksilver. It's become their favorite fantasy romance of the year. I read Kelly Hart's newest release, I think it was Requiem, like a little while ago, like a couple years ago. Loved that book. So I've been a fan of hers, and she just hasn't had any releases, like standalone releases, since then. So I am extremely intrigued to start this book. Like, this might be one of my first books I pick up in August. It's a chunker. It's almost 700 pages, but I expect that with some fantasies. I also have Ashley Munoz's books. So she has 2 books out that I have not read. It's the last 2 in her MC Club series. So it's Where We Promise and Where We Ended. It's the last 2 in the Motorcycle Club series. I am ready to read these 2. I'm going to read them back to back. I'm very excited. I also have Mad Love by Willow Astor. I've heard this is a great single dad romance, and I really want to read this one. basically I have a couple of holds that are coming in, but they're not like hardcore I want to read them. They're not like hardcore. If they come in, they come in. If they don't, that's fine. Not Another Love Song by Julie Soto. I do enjoy Julie Soto's writing, so I'm excited for that one. But really, what I want to do for August is I just want to come to my shelves, pick up a book, go through my Kindle, pick up a book, and just sit down and read it. I don't want to have to worry about like crossing off what books I want to read. Like, I want to truly be a mood reader. So yeah, that's what we're doing in August, and I'm so sorry if this TBR video was so disappointing to you, because basically what I want to do is I want to put all of your recommendations, if you comment a book down below, in a jar for me to read, and I will choose those. I want to do some weekly reading vlogs on my channel in August because I only have one trip and it's at the very beginning of the month and I come back on the 5th. So basically all of August is going to be open for me, so I want to read some good books. So if you have a recommendation for me, drop a comment on this video and I will print them out or write them down, put them in my little mug that I keep up here in my library, and I will pick some of those to read throughout the month as well. So sorry this was so boring, but that is all I have for this video. Number one, for the emoji, leave me a pink heart emoji because we haven't done a pink heart in a while. But number two, with the pink heart, leave me a book, a title and the author of a book you think I would absolutely love and you want me to read, and I will put them in a collection in my TBR jar for August. And we might do it into September, who knows? But mood reading through August, I hope you guys don't mind that. But thank you so much for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe for more content for me. As always, I hope you're living a novel life, and I will see you in my next one. Bye, guys.